Hey everybody, this is Shelly from Spray Mad Foam Yo. You can find me also on Facebook under Spray Mad Foam Yo in groups. I guess I'm going to be doing more videos from the van because it's about the quietest and non-interruptive place I can find. Besides, it seems to work pretty good. It's kind of light in here. I'll probably throw some more lights up. Anyway, so we're coming from the van. Now what I want to talk about is, this is my first serious mod that I've ever done. And actually I did two of them. Both for my wife. The first serious mods I've ever done is been for my wife. And they are Stryfes. Where's the other one? I don't have a mag in her other one yet, but this is her gray one. I shouldn't say mine. This is her gray one. It actually has my mag in it because it's pink, and her white one. I really got serious with these. Usually I just do like a wiring mod where I just get rid of all the wiring and all the switches. But these I ended up going pretty serious. I started out with some Rhino motors. I picked up actually 4 Rhino motors and 4 honey badgers for another project. And I was originally just going to go like one Stryfe with Rhinos and 1 Stryfe with honey badgers, but I decided, being that I love my wife, I would go 2 of them with Rhinos in both of them. So it's got Rhino motors that I picked up from Containment Crew. It's been about a year. I'm pretty sure it's Containment Crew, the 130s, since I didn't have to mod the cover. And I also am running in it, both of them, the badass wheels from Hooligan. The what do they call them? Hooligan badass wheels or something like that. They're definitely Hooligan wheels. Thank you, Evan and the guys. They seem to work pretty good. I left the cage stock. I did take all the switches and everything out of it, and I ended up putting the 15 amp switch in it, so it's got a nice healthy click, and it should handle any kind of jam. Also, it's running, I picked up the switches from some random place on eBay. Then this cover, being that I'm running a 1000 milliamp hour 3S LiPo that I picked up from Hobby King. They were like $6.03 is all, and hell, I like them. They're small, they fit. Had to gouge out a whole lot of stuff in here, but they ended up fitting. I picked up the covers not thinking I'd use them, because I did watch a video where he was able to get it to fit under the stock cover, but I kept grinding the stock cover and it seemed to get a little thin. Seemed to be getting a little thin, so I ended up using these. I got these from Carlos R. Vargas on eBay. When I got them, they were really squared off. Everything was just, square as hell, but that wasn't anything a trip over to the disc sander couldn't take care of, and then a whole bunch of hand sanding. And what else we got in here? I picked up the 16 gauge wire from Hobby King as well. What I ended up doing is, she's a purple girl, so I figured, she'd want to go some variation of purple. I was thinking like a lavender base with a like a darker purple top. But she said, no, let's go black and gray. I'm like, all right. it's your blaster, fine. So I painted the base on this one gray, and while I was waiting for the epoxy to harden, actually the grips on the damn thing were, because the paint on the grips took forever to dry. Forever. So then I ended up going on, I think I hurried and ripped through wiring on my Raven or something. But so finally the grips dried, and then I started putting together and put the switch in, and the epoxy took forever to dry. So I had to wait for that. Finally, I got this one put together, and it also has the like the extended trigger release or mag release from Worker. So you should be able to dump the mag and go on to another one relatively quickly. What else we got in here? So okay, back to the paint. So I painted it gray, and then I thought, let's give that. I watched some guy do what do they call that? Dish soap thing. So I just laid it out, butterflied it, laid it, you know, shiny side up. After I painted the gray, and then drizzled dish soap over it, painted it again, and that's what it ended up looking like. This one I actually picked up the Stryfe originally from like Savers, a thrift store. You can kind of tell because the switch looks like it's a little sun-baked, or the button anyway. It looks like it's a little sun-baked. But it turned out pretty good. I mean, sounds pretty mean. So yeah, this one turned out really cool. So did this one actually. And I kind of told her what I was doing when I was building this. She knew I was building her Stryfes, but I didn't really tell her what I was doing with this. But so I was building her two. Told her about this one because it's the black and gray like she wanted. I didn't really tell her what I was doing paint-wise on this. I ended up going, well, as you can see, white with black over the top of it. The same battery cover. Basically everything on the inside is identical down to the mag release, the Worker mag release. So if I want to build me one, now I have to go and buy a whole bunch of other stuff. Same battery, and the funny thing with this one as well, because I was waiting for the grips to dry and the epoxy to dry, I ended up stealing the battery that was supposed to be in this one, the 1000 milliamp LiPo 3S LiPo that was supposed to be in this one. I stole it and put it in the stock of my Doomlands Desolator, yeah, that white one, which they're a pain in the ass. They are a pain in the ass to mod. Desolators, there's no room for 16 gauge wire. They're a pain in the ass. I might have a steampunk idea to go out external to the blaster, but just so you know. But that 1000 milliamp battery fit in the stock of it really well. So then I had to wait a couple of days, because I ordered 4 more. Had to wait a couple of days for hers to come in, which it did. They finally come in on Black Friday of all days. So I was able to throw it in hers and get this one, or throw it in this one and finish this one. And this one sounds just as mean and hits just as mean. Good thing it's a small van. But yeah, so they both turned out really awesome, and she says she loves them, and I just really love them myself, and this is the first time of me doing a real serious mod, and I think I'm going to do it again. I would really like to get some of those modulus Stryfes, because they're white and be a hell of a lot easier to paint over than the damn orange, and you can, you know, see that it was the orange Stryfe. But anyway, yeah, they sound pretty cool. They hit pretty damn hard. Now she just needs to spend time with it. This one, actually, I think I bought this particular Stryfe brand new. The other one I bought from Savers, but this one I believe I bought brand new. And they're both pretty damn awesome. They're both pretty damn awesome. So, I guess we'll end that. And remember, spray mad foam, yo.